Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the workshop. Fabulous to have you here, although we're not going to be here for long because I'm going to take a little trip. A friend of mine who works at a local bronze foundry has invited me to go take a look, so we're going to go and see how the pros pour molten metal. So here I am, all geared up in some leathers. Here is what a real furnace looks like. There is a lot of metal in there. How many kilos did you say there was in here? 90 to 100 kilos of bronze. So they're using an oil-powered furnace, which means they're pumping oil in, and I believe there's a blower also, which means that thing, the heat is enormous. They're heating up 90 kilos of bronze? That makes my little, that shows me just how much of a child's game what it was that I was playing at was. They've got 3 pours that they're doing today, and they've got ceramic shells in the sand, and you can tell the type of operation this is when there's a bloody gantry in their workshop. So they preheated the bronze to make sure there's no moisture on it. And now he's charging the furnace with some more bronze so they can get all the way up to the 90 kilograms of molten metal. So it's an incredible setup that they have here. They do everything from, say, an artist will come with a piece of clay sculpture, and then they'll take that clay sculpture, they'll make a rubber mold over it, they'll then pour wax into the mold and make a ceramic shell over the mold. In this behemoth of a kiln, they'll then melt out all the wax. And so they do it all because then, of course, they've got their enormous furnace. And you'll see as we're starting to get close to having the stuff liquid, they're getting set up. This is the incredible contraption that they lift the crucible out of the furnace with. We're then going to set it in there and then come across and in just the one heat pour all 3 sculptures. Right, let's skim some slag. Oh, okay, you're really going for it. Gotcha. So there's no fear that that's unmelted bronze, it's just fantastic. Skimming the slag. I've damaged your nice skimmer. Okay, I'll hammer it back into shape. I am a blacksmith. Oh my goodness, this is fun. Goodness gracious. That was intense. So all 3 have been poured. That was so cool. And so now what they're doing is they're preheating. Is this an aluminium bronze?
This is the bronze that's left over from other castings that we're now going to preheat to then mix in with the aluminium.
Oh, so you're going to actually make the alloy yourselves?
Yeah. We have the aluminium ingot here, which will go in last because it has a lower melting temperature. We'll charge the furnace with the correct amount of bronze, at which point we'll then add the aluminium in right at the end. So they're preheating the bronze and the aluminium to melt the bronze and then add aluminium to the bronze to make their own bronze aluminium alloy. That's pretty cool. So these are all scraps from previous castings. Their aim apparently is to go 20% aluminium to 80% bronze. So before they start on the next set of castings, they've got to pull this out of the sand while it is still glowing. That is casting number 1. Here's the second. I'm sure I could probably have helped instead of just talking about it to the camera. That's it, go for it.
Go for it?
Yeah.
Now, hey, look at that. Now that is sculpture number 3. So the wax has been burnt out of this piece, and now they've got to see if that's going to fit into the sand pit before they fill it back up with sand. Look at that. Tinfoil hat. That's why I've got the hard hat. Into the Into the kiln I go. Please don't close the door. There we go. Do you need another one?
Yeah, get another one.
Great. My knees are only slightly on fire.
Quick, mate, get it to me quick and get out. There you go.
There we go.
Done.
We good? It's actually quite toasty in here. Woo! You know, people would pay a lot of money to come and use that as a sauna. I hear people like that kind of thing. Got some more bronze going in there. So now John's gonna add the aluminium to the molten bronze. Oh my goodness, it's melting right there and then. What? That's incredible. It melts like butter. So this is all filled up with sand, tinfoil hats on top. That's not for crazy theories. In fact, it is so that we don't get little bits of sand dripping into it. And apparently I'm gonna be, I've got some pouring responsibilities now. Let's do some pouring! Wow! Oh, that's cool. What? That is so cool. What? This is awesome. One, two, three. Good Lord. That was incredible. We just did 3 pours. That was so cool. That is like out of this world different scale of molten metal goodness. So while those are cooling down, John's gonna break apart his mold. This is what he's chipping off, which is the ceramic material that they make that shell out of. Must be incredible stuff to be able to not only hold the shape, but withstand the molten bronze. Breaking apart the last pour.
Basically, this is the first time I've been in charge.
Are you kidding? Your first one?
Yeah.
Brilliant. Let's do another pour.
Are you ready?
I'm ready.
All yours now.
Got it. Here we go.
Right in the flow, right in the flow. Get in it. Come on. I'm holding Alec back at this point.
This is so cool.
Yep. You go down.
Gotcha. Ready? My,
That's a good one.
wow, that is beautiful. Awesome. That was so much fun. Okay, we're now charging the furnace for yet another pour. We're gonna do this, this, and this. And it may not be the sensiblest idea, but I've been told that I'm in charge of the pour. Right, it's time to pour 100 kilos of molten metal. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Look at that, right? All right, here we go, let's pour. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That is so cool. We just did 4 pours in one heat. So much fun. So John's breaking apart the ceramic shell that was surrounding this sculpture that he's made. And all of these are done the same way. And so all of these are gonna have to be lifted out of there and the ceramic shell gently broken off without breaking the sculpture. Seeing casting of this scale was just unbelievable. Seeing the professionalism and the amount of hot metal that these guys are pouring is insane. And it just, like, it changes my perspective of the world of casting. And holy moly, is that a big world indeed. I wanna thank the McKinney Fine Art Foundry for inviting me out to come and have a look and have a play, and then I couldn't believe it, and they let me pour metal, 100 kilos of metal. Thank you guys so much. I'm gonna leave a link to McKinney Fine Art Foundry below in case anybody wants to see the incredible bronze sculpture and cast sculpture that it is that they make. Outstanding craftsmen, and I'm just so grateful that they let me come and spend the day with them. So thank you guys so much, and ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching this episode. I hope you have enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to seeing you very, very soon.